Okay, then the time is 5:40. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I can't remember how we did last time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Martha, can you do me the favor and please call roll?
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Amber Avis Hinojosa.
Present.
Ms. Sylvia Bruni.
Sylvia Bruni's. She's there.
I'm sorry, I had muted myself. Present.
Go Ms. Rosa Maria de Llano.
Here.
Ms. Esther Fidova.
Here.
Ms. Marie Gonzalez. Ms. Jessica Ontiveros Villarreal.
Here, present.
Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Ms. Sylvia Palumbo.
Present.
Go Ms. Priscilla Pantoja. Ms. Guadalupe Ramirez.
He's here.
Yeah, I can see her. Go back. Ms. Maxine Reveles.
Here.
Maria Antonieta Reyes. Ms. Diana Rodriguez. Maria Yvette Romero.
Here.
And Ms. Martha Wright Martinez.
Okay, we have enough to make quorum. Does anybody have any public comments? No, I don't think so. Okay, I don't know if you've had a chance to review the January 10th meeting minutes. Sorry. Please let me know when you reviewed it, and then if somebody wants to motion to approve.
I move to approve.
I second the motion. Sylvia Palumbo.
Okay. Moved and seconded. The minutes are approved. Okay, Martha, I'll let you do this next line.
Yes, ma'am. So I don't know if you guys saw on the agenda, I will be introducing the new liaison for the Laredo Commission for Women. So now the department that will be in charge of it will be over at the library. We have Ms. Maria Solis, which is the director of the library, and Ms. Angelica Garza, who will be assisting her. I don't know if they would like to say a few words.
No, if you would just be patient with us, we ask, because this is new to us. But I've worked with a number of you ladies, so I think that this is a good fit.
Nice to meet you all.
Yes, it sure is, Miss Solis.
Anyways, I won't be leaving them by themselves. So whatever questions they have through the process, I know I'm still learning myself from Ms. Ulema, but I will assist them too.
Wonderful. Well, we're excited to have you both join us. And hopefully we can make this a smooth transition for you all, because we have a lot of things coming up and we're going to be very busy. So we hope to have your support and guidance through it all. The next item on the agenda is discussion with possible action to the 2022 Hall of Fame. The selection committee met in January and went through the applications in the meeting time and in their free time. and are ready to present the nominees for your vote and approval. Rosa Maria, do you want to go through those? You're
I'm
muted.
sorry, Amber, I cannot see the other screen. I let you say them. I don't have the names with me.
Okay, let me pull them up real quick.
I know who they are. I could say them by memory, but
Okay, you can do that if you want while I pull them up.
if you pull them up, I can say them. I know the
thank you.
two doctors, Dr. Jane Unsaitig and Dr. Gladys Keene for medical profession and then in the education, Tina Arciniega and Mary Solis Lopez, Sissy. And then in the business, I forgot. I have those two, but we have, in the, we have Jovita Idar also. I'm just saying them by memory.
I know you have them very well memorized. Let me
Yes.
remind you of some. Maria Luis Lopez
Luis, Maria Luis.
for education.
Maria Solis, sí, de Lopez.
Mary Louise Lopez, Lula Morales,
Oh, yes, for
Jovita
business.
Idar,
Uh-huh.
Trisha Cortez,
Or volunteer.
Tina Beckelheimer,
Arciniega.
Arciniega, Gladys King, and Jane Cigarroa.
Yeah. How could I forget?
But she has another last name. Jane Cigarroa
Unsaitig.
Insight.
Goes by her husband's name, Dr.
I
Unsaitig.
think those are all of them.
Yes.
One, two.
Lula for business.
But that's,
Yes.
You're muted, Sylvia.
would that total 10?
No, it's not 10. I think they're 9.
We
No.
received a total of 9 applications and we selected 7.
And
And
one
one
is,
of them is posthonymous,
Posthumous.
so they're not going to have people. The Jovita Idar. Yes, Sylvia. You're muted.
Okay, sorry. Can you tell us what categories they represent?
Yes. Mary Louise Lopez in education. Lula Morales in business. Jovita Idar posthonymous. Trisha Cortez was in civic leadership and public service. And then let me get to my other. Tina Beckelheimer in education. Gladys King in medical. And Jane Cigarroa, or healthcare, sorry. Jane Cigarroa in healthcare. You're muted still. Sylvia.
Two for education?
2 for
Yes,
education.
2 for education and 2 for healthcare.
2 for healthcare. 1 for business and 1 for public service and 1 posthumous.
The 2 that were both in education and then the 2 that were both in healthcare were very exemplary. And so since we only had 7, we felt it was right to honor them both for all 4.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions for the commission? For the committee?
Can you all hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Yes, Lupita.
Finally, I figured it out.
Guadalupe Ramirez is here. Okay, can we get a vote from the floor to approve the Hall of Fame nominees?
I move that we approve the hall nominees for 2022.
I second that. I've been here since the meeting started. I don't want you to mark me absent like last time.
We have you.
Lupita, we can see your name 3 times. Don't worry, you will not be marked absent, I can assure you. Right, Angie Garza? 3 times you're listed.
Okay, if everyone's in favor of the Hall of Fame nominees, they are approved. And we will be presenting them to City Council February 20. I put 22nd, but it is 22nd because the 21st is a holiday. My apologies. So we will be presenting these to City Council and then they will approve. If they are approved, we will be able to notify the Hall of Fame inductees that they have been selected. And we can make our media announcement March 1st, media reception March 1st. Sylvia, do you want to give us an update?
And I'm just, wait a minute. I'm open, right? I'm not muted. We have the Neiman room at IBC. That's already been approved very quickly. We were just waiting on this meeting so that I could tell our folks at IBC how many we would be honoring. But something just occurred to me. I don't know whether it's going to be an issue for anyone or not, but you know that March 1st is the primary election day. I don't know that will keep some folks away, but that is primary election day. But no, it's ready and set and approved very quickly. They were very gracious, said that they'd be more than happy to help. And so I'll call tomorrow and let them know that we're honoring 6. The only issue that he had asked me to take into consideration was considering the COVID situation. They weren't sure whether they would have to maintain some kind of attendance numbers. And I don't remember now whether we were thinking maybe 2 or 3 possibly people per honoree when we were thinking that there might be, but now there's only 6 of them. So I'll find out from him tomorrow what kind of numbers they can accommodate, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Do we have an hour? Do we have hours? What hours are you recommending for the reception so I can let them know?
I would say after work, 5:30 or 6. 6 o'clock would probably be better because it gives people time to get out of work and get through traffic.
6 to 8?
6 to 8 is perfect.
Okay. And as soon as I talk with him, I'll talk. It's Gabriel who I'm visiting with. I'll let all of you know. I don't know who do we go through Mary to let everyone know what the Amber, I'll talk to you and then you take care of communicating it with the whole committee.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great. Next is the induction ceremony. Esther, I don't know if you have any updates this time.
We're set. Our dates are reserved. I was just waiting for the count so we can work on options for trophies and then work on the amount of people that are going to attend, how many are we going to give each test, and then I'll present the menu at the next meeting as well. Pretty much going to be the same menu as before.
Wonderful.
Did you hear me? Okay.
Yes, we did. Did anybody have any other questions regarding the Hall of Fame? Rosa Maria has a few speakers in. Already have somebody
I
in
wanted
mind.
to tell you
Yes,
all.
by all means.
I wanted to tell you, the one who nominated Jovita Idar is Dr. Gabriela Gonzalez. She is a local, born and raised here in Laredo, graduated from St. Augustine, has a PhD, has several books published already. She is a professor at UTSA. And I think she would be great if she could talk to us about Jovita Idar, and of course, not only about her, but about what women in particular, not about Jovita in particular, but women in general, and address all of us. I have her, I haven't asked her because I wanted to tell you, to address you first. And then there's another, a judge, a district judge from Austin that has been, Sylvia knows about her, who has connections in Laredo and has, has a very stellar career in Austin. So that would be another choice. So you tell me, and I'm sure both of them would agree to only to come with, if you pay them the stay at La Posada, since that's where we're having our affair, a stay at La Posada and, traveling, I, I think, unless we run into, I think that's all they would need.
My recommendation is that we could get together and visit, because one of the things that, I think you're talking about Adela Flores, right?
No,
Like Adela
no,
Flores.
not at all. Adela is not a judge in Austin. She's not.
Oh, I thought she was.
No, she's not. I checked.
Okay. Anyway,
Her sister is running for something, or she's running for something, but she has not been elected. No, this
okay, no, that's
lady
okay.
is another
But I
name,
wanted to
another
say-
lady.
That's okay. What I wanted to say was that why don't we sit down and visit and discuss this, because one of the biggest complaints that we were taking too long. And so we could propose it where it could work and talk to the time frame, talk about the time frame that everybody would be speaking, etc. So if you don't mind, if we could meet sometime, I'm available for you.
It's just my
And we can go over
suggestions.
that.
I go with whatever you want. I thought because last time we paid like $3,000 for a speaker, which,
Yes, not
which
that
I don't
much,
think
but
we
yes,
need to
we
do this
paid.
time. And she was very, I mean, I loved the speaker last time. I forget her name, but she was very effective. But we can have somebody just as effective. I thought because this is the first time that we do posthumous, that it would be fitting for this young woman. She's in her, I want to say, late 40s or early 50s, maybe. Not even. She's in her 40s. Not even late 40s. She's in her 40s. Gabriela Gonzalez. And she teaches at UTSA. And I know her because she's married to one of my students from Cigarroa High School. So through him, I met her. And then when she came and presented her books, I went, and she is exceptional.
She sounds fantastic. Let's
know,
just get together so we can work on the little details
well,
and see how that works out. Anytime, just let me know.
but I haven't asked either one of them. I don't know. I'm just suggesting names. So I don't know what you think. I wanted to hear from the rest. Amber, what do you think? Who would you like to see? I mean, we need a speaker. We cannot have all this and not a.
No. Understood, Rosie. I'm sorry if I may. Understood, absolutely. What I'm saying is, if you don't mind, let's just get together so we could discuss maybe both, if everybody's okay with that, and see how we could work it with the time frame that we have.
Yeah, yeah, because we need to get to them and see if they're available. 'Cause it's rather late, to be asking somebody to come from out of town and, speak to us.
Rosa Maria,
You say.
excuse me, you have enough information on both.
I have
Isn't it
enough information on both.
Okay, hold a second. Isn't it possible for you to again brief the committee right now and let the committee by consensus decide? I mean, both of them sound,
I would like,
I like both of them.
yes, I
but
would like for you to
let
make,
the committee,
yeah,
let the committee decide maybe by consensus, once they hear a little more detail on both of them,
Okay.
whether they prefer one over the other, or whether they think
Yes,
both of them are good, and then you approach them and so that we can move this on, because I think
I think I need to call them today, because it's already, it's gonna be March 27th, that's 6 weeks ago. I mean, from today, más o menos, and we can't, that's really cutting it short. So I don't know, I agree with by consensus. What do you think, Amber?
I think you should reach out to them and see if they might have the date available first. And
Okay,
if they are, if one of them is available or if they're both available, then we can go ahead and invite them. If we don't have any other requests for speakers, or if anybody else has any recommendations for a speaker, now would be the time to see if they're available. And I can get rooms at La Posada for $80 a night.
yeah, see, that's a very, very
So it's like
reasonable.
half off.
And I think, and her mother, I don't know, her mother lives now with her. I think her husband's family still lives here. He's a nephew of Monsignor Alex Salazar from his mother, and Monsignor are brother and sister. The husband,
Go
Rogelio.
ahead and ask them, and if not La Posada, we can also get them at Laredo Mansion. That would be nice too.
Ah, okay. Well, I think I should call Gabriela Gonzalez first. I like the idea of a historian and telling us about Jovita Idar, who is a fantastic, phenomenal woman that we should all, and because this is a new thing that we are, a new, what is a genre that we're introducing, you know, women of her what is it? Me falla el inglés, Silvia.
Habla en español,
You're
Rosa
talking
Maria.
posthumous because we're doing a
Yeah.
posthumous honoree.
Yeah, and this is a new thing that we've never done it before, and I wanted her to explain why it's important. And she's a historian, and Laredo born.
I would recommend that the commission agree to allowing Rosa Maria to go ahead and contact. Both of them are excellent choices.
Yeah, I think I should contact Gabriela first, because you know, then the other one we could bring for another time.
Or a keynote speaker.
Yeah, for another time.
That way we can move forward with it, Amber, because
Yeah.
we really need to get this.
I need to
Yes,
call her
I agree.
today. Yeah.
I think everybody else agrees. I don't see anybody else that disagrees. You can, I move to go ahead and get the ball rolling on the
Her
speaker,
name is Gabriela Gonzalez.
Gabriela Gonzalez.
And she wrote a book. I have her book right on my coffee table, something La Raza. And she's working on, you know, women, Hispanic women. And that's her forte, you know, so I think she would be ideal.
I agree with you, Rosa Maria. And this is Sylvia Palumbo. I just want to say that I think you're absolutely right. We need to make that decision really quick and get together, whether I agree with you with Gabriela. I know her.
You know Gabriela well. Yeah. She's married. Yeah. Her husband, te digo, es sobrino del padre Salazar, el esposo de ella.
Rosa Maria, I think that first you should call the historian, and
Yes.
right now, if she's not available right now, to authorize
the
her
other
to
one.
call the other one right away.
Okay.
Yes, and not so that we won't get both of them right now.
Sí, no, but I think the historian I would call first and see if
Yes.
she's available. And
And
then
if not, then you move on to the other one.
to the other one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Other one.
I think that would be a good idea.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, wonderful.
So I'm gonna
Does
call
anybody have
right
anything
now.
else regarding the Hall of Fame? No? Okay, I'm gonna move to the next item. We still need to present our action plan. We were on the last meeting, we said that we were gonna present it on the 21st of January, and the council agenda was too full. Mr. Valdez recommended that we move it, and we were going to present on the 7th. But then one of the city council meetings got canceled and everything moved to the 7th meeting. So now we are presenting at the February 22nd meeting, city council meeting, and we need 6 people, or we are allowed to have up to 6 commission members present the action plan as well as the Hall of Fame nominees. So if anyone is available next Tuesday, 5 o'clock is a good time to arrive at City Hall, or earlier if you can, because it gets pretty packed. But I need to know who those 6 people are so that we can let Mr. Valdez know. So if you are available, will you either raise your hand or drop it in the chat? Yes, Sylvia. You're available. Okay. Sylvia, Maxine. Anybody else? I'll be there. Three more seats for City Hall. Anybody else?
Rosa
Priscilla?
Maria?
Okay, I'll
Rosa
Yes.
go
Maria
with you, Sylvia.
I'll be there.
and Lupita. Okay, that's our six. So me, Maxine, Sylvia, Priscilla, Rosa Maria, and Lupita. Perfect. Thank you. The next item is discussion with possible action regarding the Laredo Commission for Women Committee reports. The first one I have to report is International Women's Day. We are going to go ahead and celebrate it on Tuesday, March 8th. I will coordinate the time and let you guys know about the thing at the bridge with the ladies from Nuevo Laredo. As for our International Day event, we will be hosting it in the evening, like a networking mixer with a panel of women. And I have a few people in mind, but if you know anybody that you think has a great story about, about them, their business, or whatever they do in the community that you think needs to be highlighted on a panel where we get to ask them questions and possibly inspire other people that come in to the event. The graphic is being worked on right now and will be going out through the city website and social media. And then there's also going to be like a sign up. So as soon as that is done, we'll send it via email so you can share it on your social media and invite people to attend. It will be at mile 1 from 6 to let's say 9 p.m. For networking and the panel. And if anybody also has any vendors that might want to highlight their business or sell their product, they'll have the opportunity to sign up to do that as well. Does anybody have any questions regarding International Women's Day? I'll send all the info out in like a further email that gives you all the dates and times and signups and all that. Okay.
Amber,
Okay. I see you, Diana. Diana Rodriguez just got here.
I'm
She-
so sorry, ladies. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but
You made it.
yes. Are
Thank
you
you.
advanced already on the agenda?
We are almost we're on the last item. But you're here. And that's
Okay.
all that matters.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're fine. The yes, I will vote. Sylvia was able to talk to the elections office. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, Sylvia, do you want to let us know kind of the update on becoming VDRs?
Talk to Jose Luis, our new elections administrator, and he contacted his fellow elections administrator who's been conducting these virtual trainings. It's a little more complicated on our end, on his end, because there's technology involved. And so as far as a virtual training, I think that one might be something that I don't know that we can count on something like that happening anytime soon. But if we're interested in doing something like we did that first time, when they came, when the elections officer came to us and did the training in person with us, if that's something that our commission is interested in, I can follow up on that. What do you think? But I know that right now we're meeting virtually, but possibly, I don't know how this is. I think we seem to be coming out of the crises again. And so if you'd like me to look into the possibility of having him do what we had earlier with Salvador Tellez, I'd be happy to talk to him about that. It would mean that we would all convene at an actual meeting like we were doing, and then he would do the training. It's a video. We would watch the video, and then all of us would then be sworn in. If that's something that's of interest to the commission, I'll follow up.
Okay, I think right now, since we can't meet in person because of the emergency order, we can kind of table it until we can meet again, and once we can meet again, we can coordinate that for in person before the meeting. And then we can also, since we're already in the primary, we'll go ahead and kind of table this item and get ready for the general election, because we're
Midterm,
like in
yeah.
the primary started
Okay.
now.
And we'll
Unless you
put it
guys
on
have
the
any
table.
other recommendations. Okay, we'll table it until further notice, until we can meet again and further continuing to plan out the yes, I will vote committee things. Okay, the next was empowered women. I don't think we have anything for that right now. And then I was just gonna ask Maria Reyes if she has any update on the State of the Women Outreach Survey, if we've started building anything, or if we can have something going by the time we have our first event, maybe. I don't know if she's still here. I don't see her.
I am here. I'm sorry, I had
Okay.
to turn off my camera. Yes, I'm already talking with two professors in TAMIU that are going to be working with me to develop it, and we've already started working on it. So it's going. I'm pretty sure if I contacted them and I tell them that we would like to have it done by the maybe not the March 1st event, but because I don't know how many people are gonna be there, but by the, or maybe you can announce it then, but we can aim at having it then ready.
Yeah, that would be good. If you can, if not, maybe by maybe the March 8th.
Yeah.
If possible.
Yeah.
But I would like that when we do the media reception and do the press release, we can also let the community know like what the commission is up to and what we've put on our action plan, and how the state of the woman is one of our priorities for the outreach, and maybe we can include that in the press release. I think that's a great idea.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Does anybody else have any comments or reports? I don't want to. Go ahead. Yeah.
Just, excuse me, were you able to get the complete quorum? I mean,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, we met quorum, and that's why we're meeting.
Was anything was taken into action, voted on?
Just the Hall of Fame nominees.
Mm-hmm. Can you
We
repeat
have
those ones to me, or can you call me later and I'll call you?
I'll call you after, and we'll go over it if that's okay, because it's
I really appreciate it.
Valentine's Day, and I know everybody has things to do tonight. So I don't want to hold you guys up, but I'll call you right after, Diana.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Wonderful. So just a really quick recap, we will be presenting the action plan at the next city council meeting, February 22nd. We have the 6 people are going to be me, Maxine, Sylvia, Priscilla, Rosa Maria, and Lupita. I will see you guys at 5 p.m. at City Hall. And the next time we will see each other is going to be at the media reception. If all goes approved with council, right? We will be seeing each other March 1st at the media reception for our Hall of Fame inductees. And Sylvia will give us the full location details, and we have the time 6 to 8 p.m. After that, we'll have March 8th. I'm not sure if we meet before then or not. March 8th, International Women's Day. I will send out all the information for that. We have a commission meeting following, and then Hall of Fame. So it's going to be a really quick month. Check on your commission friends. I don't know, Martha, if you have this, but Marie Gonzalez did resign. Okay, if not, she was going to be at her 3rd absence, and so then she'd be off the committee. And then the other one was Miriam Castillo is now working for the city, so she's no longer a part of the commission. So we have a few vacancies that we need to fill.
Amber, just when you mentioned the ladies that would be going to the meeting on March the 1st, or anybody is able to go?
No, the 6 that I named are gonna be presenting the action plan at the city council meeting, so we're only allowed to have 6
Okay.
commission members. However, everyone is invited and everyone needs to be at the media reception for the Hall of Fame inductees.
That's on the
March 1st.
March
March 1st.
Yeah, because the meeting is the 22nd.
Yes,
And that, okay, we'll go over that in a minute, the place and
on
stuff.
the phone. Yeah.
Yep.
Does anybody have any questions?
Okay, and just to remind you guys, I will coordinate again with Ms. Garza and Ms. Solis to share their information with you guys as well as yours to them. Obviously now it's communication on both of you, and I believe even number for the city council meeting, they would be the ones to place the item on the agenda now.
That was
So
Garza.
they will coordinate.
Okay, perfect. I'll send it to them. Okay, if nobody has anything else, we need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I so move that the meeting will be adjourned at this time.
I second Sylvia Palumbo.
Okay, if all in favor, the meeting is adjourned at 6:17 p.m. We'll see you guys soon.